So here we are right now. We're about to load up the GT first. We're gonna take it to 4 low. We're gonna use the Jeep today. But the main problem is that my bag is torn. I hadn't shown you all the new setup with the new wing, but we're gonna air it out once I get it on the ramp. I just hadn't even driven it in probably like almost 2 weeks. But this is the new wing with the shaved trunk, and that's the new headlight and tail light setup that we got rocking at the moment. We got the beast tied down thanks to Alexis. I was trying to figure it out, but it was tough. We gotta beat this rain though, and I gotta leave my window down so that way I can reach inside. But we're about to be on the road. I just had to show y'all real quick. Damn, that shit look crazy. Gee, that bitch squatting. Paulo let us have some little ramps for us to use for the Cobra once we get back home. But here's the GT and how it looks. We're gonna leave it for now. Damn, this interior is so damn clean. I can't wait to get that flat bottom steering wheel on there. Damn it, boy, you gotta get one, bro.
I'll get something soon.
What's gonna be your project? You need a project. I know the daily. I already know the daily, but what's gonna be the project? Tell them the daily real quick.
G-Wagon, but for the project, it has to be a truck, bro. I'm a truck guy.
Okay. F-150 or Chevy?
It has to be a Chevy, bro.
Okay. Or a BMW. Alright, let me know.
It's fire. But I'm not a car guy. I'm a truck guy.
I don't know. Let me know, guys, in the comments.
My GMC.
GMC will be hard.
GMC,
A dually old school? Bagged?
Single cab.
Okay.
Well, también me gustan mucho las Ram RTs.
Ram
Single
RCs.
cabs.
I don't think I've seen them.
Mira.
I'll throw up a picture for y'all so y'all can see.
Yeah. My favorite.
We just got the Cobra on. It's been a little mission, but nothing too crazy. Now we're gonna tow this one to Katie, and this one's gonna get full suspension done. You can see there my rear wheel is really tucking. That's not supposed to be like that. But we just unloaded it off the trailer. We're gonna drop it off here at Roy's. He's not here at the moment, so we're just gonna end up leaving the car here for him to work on it over the weekend. And we should have it by next week. Here she is. We're gonna be leaving her here. Look at these new mirrors I got for it. We're opening up this package that we just got, and these are mainly parts for the Cobra, nothing major. So here's what we picked up. We got a little grill emblem for the Cobra that's supposed to go in the front. And then we also got fender emblems, just because the ones we had on the Cobra are faded. And I didn't like the SVT Cobra, so I wanted to just put regular SVT on there as well with our lights. And this was $80, so I decided to go with the cheaper option. I didn't really care to have a Ford OEM $400 light, so I was like, fuck it, I'll stick with the $80 one. And we'll show you guys what that looks like once it's on the car, as well as these emblems once we get it out of the shop. Bree just brought me in the Jeep, the Grand Wagoneer. But yeah, the car's here. Looks like it's ready to go. So we just washed the whip. We just made it back from 4 Low Concepts. I got done washing the car because it was really dirty. It's been a minute since I washed it. I really hadn't driven it too much. I don't know what it needs still. It's not fully done. I think it needs side skirt extensions for one. Potentially a new front lip. I don't know how I feel about this front lip. It's a little bit too plain. The new wing and of course 3-inch pipes that we installed. We just put in with the boys. Sheesh. Waiting on Frank. Oh, there he is. Gonna look pretty sick. It's a surprise. We're currently on the way to Dallas. We stopped over here to get some gas real quick. We're about like more than halfway there. We're gonna go pick up our flat bottom steering wheel. We've got like 10 steering wheels inside of our car right now. We're gonna go and swap them out for one steering wheel. Let's get there ASAP. Let's see what the steering wheel looks like. I'm super excited. I'm super excited, man. Look at this wheel. Like, this shit is cooked, my God. All right, guys, I'm here with
Jaren from Zen Carbon Fiber.
And what do we got here today?
Got a full leather upholster steering wheel.
And we got some goodies in here too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hold that for us. That's a cool cover though. For the sun, you know, because I be parked up in the sun sometimes.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, it looks sick, guys.
Right. Fully reshaped, flat bottom, fully reupholstered with the red sun stripe. I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, bro. It's gonna look sick on the car. I'm super excited to get it on. I don't know if we'll have time right now, but for sure we'll stop at least Buc-ee's and get this on ASAP. If you guys have a Foxbody and are super interested in getting one of these wheels custom done for your car, make sure to hit us up. They're not in the website yet, but we're working on it. If you guys are seriously interested, please DM us. We're more than willing to work with you guys, and we're super excited for what's to come. We got to take off this little plastic cover here. Same thing on the other side. Also, for safety measures, you're supposed to unplug your battery. This is pretty risky, so I would not recommend you doing this. But in case something goes wrong, you'll have a visual of what could happen to you if you don't unplug your battery. So all you want to do is pin this down here, and it should release from here. Just be very careful. So we just came in the store. They don't have any automotive kits, so what we're gonna have to do is probably hit up an AutoZone. There's one like 3 minutes down the road, so we're gonna go that way. We may install it there. There may not be any shade, but I just want to get it done already. So there is some play, but I don't feel like going to go get the T50. There was no T50 there, so I'm gonna just thug it out with the 45. Oh, it worked. Now that you feel the pushback, you're going. Just installed it really quick. I just realized that we need Allen wrenches also, so that way we can take off this bracket with the back cover as well. We're gonna slightly attach it, tighten it by hand. It's a little bit of play, but it turns correctly. It does feel different. It feels more sturdy. It feels less annoying and like hand piercing. I feel like the thin wheel just makes it feel so uncomfortable, but this feels really good. We're almost at AutoZone, so we'll check back in a second. We're gonna use our bags to our advantage. Air up. That's me almost stalling because I was in third gear. We're gonna take the steering wheel inside of AutoZone because we're gonna assemble it inside. So we're gonna undo this screw just a little bit, pull it back, and then undo it all the way. That way it can unattach it. You don't fucking hit your face trying to take it off. Yeah, there it is. So I can pretty much push that in myself, put everything in place again. Be very careful installing this again. Whew, scary. It's not the easiest, but it's pretty simple. I'd highly recommend it. Everybody's gonna recommend it. You're not gonna hear one person that says, I hate my new steering wheel. Worth the upgrade. These cars are over 20 years old. The least you could do for the car is upgrade your sound system and your steering wheels. Just keep it up to date. And the last finishing pieces are our 2 little caps. We're back. Cool. So let's get on the road. We gotta get home. We still got some chores to run, so we'll see you guys later. Guys, so check this out. I took the Cobra differential home with me, and I'm cleaning it out right now. It's coming out pretty freaking spotless. All reassembled. Now I just gotta get this pinion seal out and take it to AutoZone. Make sure I replace it with the right one. Good morning, guys. So we're here at Roy's. I know you guys haven't seen much of the Cobra ever since we got it, but it's kind of torn apart right now. We got a bunch of pieces on the ground. It had a lot of leaks that I didn't expect, so we redid the differential seals, and we also did from the drive shaft to the transmission. And now we're gonna do coilover install, as well as new brake rotors and new wheel bearings, because as you can see, this stuff was cooked. So this car was a northern car, and as you can see, it had a lot of bad parts on it, but we're gonna replace most of those. And right now, Roy's gonna take us on a drive here in his Monster right now. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like Roy has something to prove today.
No, I don't like to start it in the garage.
Oh, you don't?
That E85 start.
We're gonna actually switch out the wheels. Reason why is because this Cobra is actually gonna be sold. Some of the parts from that car are gonna be transferred over to this car, including the rear bumper, the trunk, and the wing. First, we're gonna get on a ride real quick. So before we take off, you think you can give us a brief overview? I know it's a lot that you've done.
A lot. This thing started life as a regular, just 2016 F-150 Lariat. I've always been obsessed with the Raptors. I wanted the Gen 1 Raptor, and then the Gen 2s eventually came out, and I thought, man, I want to get me one of those. So what started as a joke turned into this. This thing was stripped completely. All the body panels off of it, all the interior. The only thing that was original was the dashboard.
Damn.
So every part that's on this truck is OEM Raptor. There's nothing that's not OEM. Everything in this truck came out. I mean, we spared no
Carpet
expense.
also?
Carpet, and we actually I don't know if you can see it, we put the mat in here.
Oh, the rubber mat
The
that
rubber
goes.
mat
Damn, that's
instead
sick.
of the carpet. Carbon fiber everywhere. This is all real. This is obviously fake, but this is all real carbon fiber.
Did you get that wheel done, or did it come, or?
No, I actually had this wheel done.
By who?
By a company. I don't remember their name.
How much did that cost you? That wheel? Do you remember?
$400.
No way.
Yeah.
$400?
$400 for this wheel.
Bro, I just paid fucking $780 for that one.
Yeah.
Or $680.
So
that's insane. I gotta get the. You gotta find out who it is.
Yeah, I'll go back to my message and find it.
Yeah.
This truck is on Fox 3.0 suspension, frame bracing and everything. It is still the factory 5.0 Coyote. It's got oil pump gears in it, and it's got a nasty Whipple 3.0 supercharger on it. Paint matched to the truck along with the coil covers. It's currently on E85. It makes 14 pounds of boost. We have no idea what kind of power it makes because it's a heavy truck.
Yeah, true.
You will never see another 2017 truck. This is actually a dashboard out of a Super Duty.
Really?
Yes. This is a 12-inch
And they
screen.
fit?
Yeah, they
Damn.
fit. So we've added 360 camera, lane assist, adaptive cruise control.
Damn.
The 12-inch screen. I mean, I went all out with this truck.
That's crazy.
Most of these trucks.
So it's still dailyable. It's still like a dailyable truck.
But most of these trucks of this era, they all had the 8-inch screen. That was as big as you could get. Well, this has the 12-inch.
Damn. Well, let's get going. I know you want to get on this baby. Well, how long has it been since you drove it?
So I dropped it off in Louisiana to get all the custom fabrication work done to the front end, and I picked it up on my way home yesterday.
Oh shit! From Louisiana?
Yeah.
Damn.
I drove it back from Louisiana.
Oh, that boy had a good ass time then, huh?
4 hours.
What do you think you could get if you were to like take this to a CarMax?
Oh, dude, they wouldn't offer me anything for it because when they pull the Venom, it's gonna just pull up as a regular F-150.
Damn.
I have actually thought about taking it.
You should. We should do it just for the fuck of it.
Giggles and see what they would offer me because they have no idea what it is. In fact, when this truck goes to the dealership for anything, which it doesn't usually anymore, but sometimes I have a couple recalls that I want to get replaced for free, so why not? I take it to the dealership and they're like, we got the wrong paperwork. And I'm like, what do you mean? Well, that's a Lariat. And I was like, no, that's the right truck. They're like, well, no, because that's a Raptor. I'm like, I built that. I didn't buy it.
That's crazy.
And they always get confused. And then as soon as people find out it's there, there's like 10 people that swarm around it. And they take
I was about
pictures.
to say that.
So feel this bump right here.
Damn, that was nothing, bro. What'd you do to the transmission?
Stock transmission.
Wow.
There's nothing ever been done to it. And I know that the stock transmission will eventually go out.
I was about to ask you that.
And when it goes out, I'm probably going to have it built. Watch the Jeep in front of us.
Yeah,
watch
that's what
his
I'm looking at.
suspension, and then try to match how our truck feels to what you see on his suspension. And they're not the same.
Yeah, at all. That's my favorite part about any vehicle is the suspension. I feel like it gets overlooked nowadays. Damn, that shit's smooth so. I feel like a Cadillac.
This road is extremely rough. In
Going
any other
through
car, you would be
225.
going 5 miles an hour right now.
I want to go through 225 in this truck. If this is your truck, I can't imagine your cars.
Yeah, that was 100.
That's crazy. Oh shit, we got the paddles. Sheesh. What have you done to the brakes?
They're stock.
Damn. You're crazy.
That's actually the next upgrade that I want to do.
Sheesh, with the hood struts. Wish that came in all cars.
Yeah, that's factory option too.
Damn, that's clean.
These are actually Raptor hood struts because this is a Raptor hood. And it's
Of
a lot
course.
heavier than the stock.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
They don't make these in carbon fiber?
They do if you want to pay $2,000 for them.
Are you gonna do it eventually?
No.
It'd probably get fucked up anyways on the road.
Oh, yeah. Endo wrap. Some people get it and some people don't get it. Endo wrap is a term from Jurassic World. Raptors that were genetically modified, they were called Endoraptors.
That's hard.
So this is called endo wrap because it's been genetically modified.
That's hard.
Into a Raptor. Everybody else is like, what is endo wrap?
So first thing we're doing, guys, is these wheels, and then we'll do the bumpers. Boom, so we got the bumper off. So I know it's kind of hard to see right now because these are obviously dirty right now, but these are a little bit more gray than these are. They have a more like a gunmetal gray in the center, and also we're going wider. So you can see from the side here how much wider the 305s are. So it's gonna look pretty nice. The only bad thing is I can't all the way air out right now because I don't have my fenders rolled. We gotta see it once it's kind of like at the right stance. This is temporarily gonna stay like this just because I'm probably gonna change a couple things here and there. Maybe this front bumper. Obviously, we're gonna add the wing. This is really rare. If you guys don't know, it's super rare to find an OEM factory spec, no drill, basically spoiler delete. You can always just fill in the holes and paint over it, but you know, there's something special about not having to do that and it just come in like that. And here's the Cobra within the wing. I think honestly this wing fits it best. It looks a little bit more aggressive. And this looks a little bit more subtle, more like a cruiser look. So I'm driving and out of nowhere my front wheel starts rubbing, so I gotta be careful. I just adjusted my dampening on the front and I raised it up a little bit just because these tires are a little bit more wide. Mind you, it hasn't been washed and it looks like shit. Let me get somewhere nice. We'll maybe rinse it off and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Here we are, kind of situated a little better. Here's Sylvester's 5.0. This ground isn't too even, so the fitment may not look perfect. This head looks crazy. These are from bumper. I think we're gonna do the old 304 bumper. I wasn't gonna do it. Looking at it now, seeing the shape of it, not really satisfied with the 99 to 01. It's just a regular GT bumper, but that 99 to 01 is not really gonna hit. Boom, look at that with the cell panels. We got the side skirts, the mirrors, the bumper, the shaved trunk. Here's a look you don't get too often. Cobra rear end with some Euros. Pretty sick. Rear tires there. Damn, the fucking wing is gonna look insane, guys. Right now we're here bugging Sylvester. He's got his Foxbody drift build here. Look at this for the Fox. This is the new front end it's gonna be getting. Super excited to see what that'll look like. Yeah, that clear looks insane.
Yeah, it looks like a cheap clear.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're gonna have to run that. That shit looks insane. Dang, this hole's so little. I forgot about it. I'm over here in the back of the car, like, still enjoying that sound, bro. That's not my username no more, by the way. Back to 713 Alex GT, but damn, I'm gonna get tired of that, boy. So I haven't really shown you guys since we got the Cobra back, but this is what it looks like right now. I haven't really been driving it much, mainly because I found out that one of the homeboys is selling his new Edge that's a Coyote swap. And I'm over here like, damn, I should have just bought that car this whole time. And well, I decided to list it for sale, the Cobra, so that way I can try and get into that car. Hopefully it's all good. I haven't checked it out. Regardless, I don't mind selling this car because this one wasn't really in the plans in the beginning, but that GT is over there. And that's because I haven't really been driving it much. I actually just brought it, parked it, and I've been back and forth because I had a homeboy tell me like, hey, I'm selling my new Edge. And I'm like, how much do you want? And it turns out it was affordable this whole time. So I went and bought this car for no reason. Because I would have got that car if I would have known that beforehand. And we have somebody allegedly coming to look at it in a little bit. So I figured let me wipe it down real quick since it's a little bit dirty. I'm hoping he buys it. He says he has a 13-year-old who is working on the Coyote motor at the moment. And he wants him to buy a new Edge and just drive it around until that this motor blows. Or I guess till it's time to drop the other one in there. And then he'll drop a Coyote in here. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully he does take it. It sounds like it would go in their plans. Nonetheless, this car's for sale and we're trying to get a Coyote swap. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it goes good. And if not, you know, we'll do some clips of us driving this car around since you guys haven't seen much of it. Also, I got these side scoops from a fellow Terminator owner. He went carbon fiber with his, but I just found out that these have different inserts. So I want to save these. We'll throw these on the GT. Let's show you guys what the GT ones look like. So I took them off already. These are the ones that come on the Terminators, and these are the ones from the GTs. As you can see, honeycomb versus a grill. I personally don't care, to be honest with y'all, but I do like all the rare stuff, so I decided to keep these on just to be a little bit more different. Also, since I swapped trunks and bumper, the one thing I haven't added is a back emblem on this Cobra. I'm gonna go ahead and add that right now. How does that look?
Shouldn't it be a little lower? I think so.
Right there?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of crappy, but it's alright. It's better than nothing. Unless it was better with nothing, y'all let me know. So look at how we posting up the cars, guys. Looks pretty sick. Guy checked it out yesterday. He said he liked the car. He said he wanted to bring somebody on Monday to check it out. The Cobra may be gone. I don't know yet for sure. It's just been a weird limbo right now, so I haven't been vlogging too much. I'm trying to get rid of the Cobra so I can get a badass new Edge. And I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to jinx it. I'm really crossing my fingers that this goes through and that all works out, because if it all works out, it's going to be pretty insane. So more than likely what'll end up happening is the Cobra will be sold. It looks really cool next to the GT. You know, I really enjoyed having these two cars and looking out my window, and then I see, you know, these two beautiful cars, or sometimes choosing that day, you know, what type of new edge I want to drive. You know, do I want the black on chrome, or do I want the black on nostalgic and OG, you know? So it's been pretty cool. But I do think once you guys see what the option is, you're gonna be pretty much happy, just as happy. Let's hope that the next sale that comes is great, get a great deal on it. Stay tuned, guys, because I don't think you're gonna want to miss this. It sucks that this fucking light post is in the way.
It leaks water. I don't know where it's coming from though. But look at how much water this is getting. Look at this. That's a lot of water down there. Looks like this is separating. It's a little bit on the older side. Feels like it's starting to cook a little bit. 20-inch wheels. He's on springs in the rear and on coilovers in the front.
Brakes are really good then.
What brakes, man?
Yeah. Yeah, you need them with this much power.
Oh, yeah. This fucking shifter weight, every time you shift third and fourth, it kind of like moves. I just put it on not too long ago. I want to fucking take this shit off.
Yeah.
I have a short throw.
Yeah, I think I like the short throw more. It's harder to control because of how long it is, right?
Play.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm so fucking tall, where I have to be like
Yeah.
this.
Really good. Guys, it's like 9 p.m. right now on a Saturday. It looks like the Cobra is going to be leaving tonight, and the owner's going to be coming here in a few just to finalize the deal. But, you know, this is the last time we'll see the two cars here together, and I just want to show you guys one last time. So I probably won't record the deal, but I'll show him, you know, taking off in the car and get one last look at the car leaving here. Owner just got in. Car's on its way out. Say bye to his little brother. So you guys missed it, but he just curb rashed the fucking wheel as he's leaving. Kind of funny. Very, very much cringe. Look at this, guys. This is all the metal shavings from the wheel. That's where the wheel scratched right there. That's pretty crazy. Look at that. All that metal on the ground from the wheel. Guys, so it is the morning, and right now there's no pressure on the purchase, right? We're gonna go look at a Fox.
You gon' stay true when I pull up in that blue space coupe. Drop it off at valet, who else with you? Running into your nigga, that's an issue.